Alright guys, get excited for this match. I am certainly excited for this game. This is truly one of those games that I really anticipate, and I'm very excited for this matchup. This is the game Bisu versus JulyZerg, and this is going to be on the map Python, and I'm really hoping that this will turn out to be a great game. This is between two great players, two that I really enjoy watching, but I'd have to say that JulyZerg is probably the one in my favor to win this game, just because he has a low economy style, which is quite rare, and I don't think that Bisu really knows how to counter such a build and such a style. So the game is just about to begin on Python, and Park Sun-jun playing for SK Telecom, otherwise known as JulyZerg, and Kim Tae-kyung, otherwise known as Bisu, playing for NBC Game Hero. This is going to be a very nice match. So we see here that Bisu is spawning as the Protoss at 6 o'clock, and we see that at 9 o'clock we see the yellow Zerg, which is JulyZerg. And this looks like it will be a game that has possibly some drops and some mutas due to the close positions. Now this is being played for the ODT. This is the Group D, and JulyZerg has to you have to win twice in order to get past and go on to the next round. So this is the first game of the Group D, and it is Bisu versus JulyZerg. We see that both of them okay, so I thought Bisu was going to fast expand there, which would have been quite risky for him, because if he fast expanded against against JulyZerg, Bisu could have been in trouble, because with a low economy style, it means that you keep your opponent pressured a lot, and you always attack them. Not always, but you're almost always aggressive and on the offensive. So a fast expand build is a very safe. It's kind of a defensive build. It's just trying to get your economy up, but you're not going to have that big of an army. You're only going to have about 2 cannons, and if you did a fast expand against someone like JulyZerg, and you'd probably be utterly destroyed, because a low economy style would probably destroy fast expansion pretty easily. So we see here that JulyZerg is going to go for the standard 12 hatchery 11 pool build. Bisu is at this point scouting in the wrong direction, but he is only going a 1-gate build, which means he is not going to rush JulyZerg. He's going to opt for a little bit better economy, because his style is to go for Dark Templars, and I'd have to say that if he did a double-gate build, it would not be his style. I think that JulyZerg actually sent his spawning overlord to the 12 o'clock position. I think that was a really good choice, because it didn't reveal JulyZerg's position to Bisu, and Bisu did scout the wrong way because he did not see the overlord over there. But now he does see the second overlord that JulyZerg created. So we see that the cybernetics core is coming up. I still haven't seen a single zealot from Bisu, which is kind of risky. I still don't see the extractor from JulyZerg either, which means he will be pretty much playing his standard way of playing. Finally there is the zealot, and it seems it will be going to try and pressure, but I doubt it'll have any effect. Third hatchery going up, and finally the extractor goes up. So this is a completely standard play. He's not going for early tech. He's just going for a macro game. We see that the Stargate is going up for Bisu, and JulyZerg did see that. So JulyZerg is going to probably prepare for corsairs as soon as possible. I think that both of them are just playing really standard right now. I'm not sure how Bisu is going to cope with not having that fast expansion that he usually has against Zergs, because the Zerg, it really forces the Zerg to play aggressively and to try and get some stuff. So I think that it seems that Bisu is going to have to defend against against an attack by JulyZerg, which is going on right now. There's 6 or 8 Zerglings now, and the wall is blocked off by a Dragoon and a Zealot and some probes. So the rush is not going to get in there. Okay, so we see some foreigner in there. I'm not sure if that's someone, maybe a foreign gamer. Okay, never mind. Hold everything. The Zerglings are getting in. They're about to kill the Dragoon. The Dragoon is almost dead. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to pick off this Dragoon, but one Zergling goes down. JulyZerg somehow managed to get his Zerglings in there by some kind of skill. That was very well played. Now he's going to have to... he's distracting Bisu. And this is really good. This is making Bisu have to produce some more units. And also, it revealed some of the tech for JulyZerg. JulyZerg does know that a Citadel of Dune is coming up, and the scout probe seems it's almost about to die. We see that the corsair over here, the first corsair for Bisu, has finally gone out and is starting to kill some overlords. Some hydralisks are protecting them there. So one overlord goes down. Bisu styles to create a lot of corsairs and go for Dark Templar, and we see the Citadel of Dune. So this definitely means Dark Templar coming very shortly. Another corsair is being produced, and this corsair really can't do anything except for scout at this point because those hydralisks are protecting the base. So at this point we see a counterattack going on by Bisu, and Bisu is taking this time, noticing that at this point JulyZerg is actually macroing because he knows that most Protoss players don't play too aggressively, and JulyZerg does see this, so he's probably creating some units right now, but it's a little bit too late because those units are just about to come, and once these units come and delay those hydralisks, these corsairs are going to be able to kill everything. And those hydralisks can't defend those overlords. If those overlords go down, it'll be very bad. These drones are trying to block these zealots, and it seems that... Okay, so the reinforcements have come, but a total of 3 overlords have gone down for JulyZerg, and the attack does fail. But 3 overlords is a very costly price for a Zerg. Actually, it's 4 in total now. So we see that Bisu is actually going to try and fast expand not fast expand, he's going to try and expand now, using the pylon on the cliff to make a cannon down there. And then after he establishes a small defense, he will try to expand. But we see some speedlings getting inside the base of Bisu. Bisu, I'm not sure, but he does have his Templar archives up. I don't know if he has any Dark Templar. Okay, so never mind, there is a Dark Templar right there. It's chasing these Zerglings. It seems that Bisu, or JulyZerg, actually did see that the blur of the Dark Templar, and the probes are being harassed, so the photon cannon's also being harassed, but this is a really good play. He's really distracting Bisu, and Bisu is also taking this time to kill some more overlords, and he does manage to kill another one. So at this point, JulyZerg has lost 5 overlords, which is a really critical blow done by Bisu, and I'm not sure if this will leave JulyZerg crippled. I think that he has researched Hydralisk speed. Something I see him do quite a lot is go for Hydras and then switch to Mutalisk. And we see that more overlords are being harassed, but there is sufficient number of Hydralisks. Some Dark Templar are coming, and this is really Bisu's style. He manages to always sneak in some random Dark Templar. Let's see how he does this. Okay, so this first Dark Templar is going to be denied, but there is another Dark Templar down there. Oh, and really well played here by JulyZerg. He really manages to get that Dark Templar down. I can't believe he saw that Dark Templar. That was a very nice move. If he did not get that Dark Templar, that Dark Templar would have killed a lot of drones and really hurt his economy. So at this point I see that, oh my god, a counterattack is being launched right now. This Dark Templar has no opposition, but there's a ton of Hydralisks. There is a high Templar. I believe it will have Storm, and storm those Hydralisks to the doom. So I'm not sure how JulyZerg will do with that high Templar there. But he is counterattacking right now. There's only 1 cannon here, and these Hydralisks are going to be able to kill these other cannons warping in. The expansion for Bisu has not finished morphing in, or warping in, and JulyZerg is actually going to completely ignore that. Focus fire on that Archon. Focus fire, and Archons go down extremely quickly to Hydralisk. This is looking very good for JulyZerg. JulyZerg is inside the base, and these probes are coming out trying to fend off these Hydralisks. But Hydralisks are going to be able to kill those probes really easily. So another Archon is trying to be warped in, but it is also killed. And these probes are just dying to Hydralisk fire like paper. And it is GG! Really well timed counterattack by JulyZerg there. He caught Bisu completely off guard while those cannons were still warping in. I really like that. That was a really good attack by JulyZerg. Also, I think the main thing was that he fended off those 2 Dark Templars. That was a really good part. A really effective defense that JulyZerg did there. You can also see that was really amazing play by Bisu as well, because he tried to distract JulyZerg with 1 Dark Templar and send his other Dark Templar through the back, but JulyZerg did see that, and it didn't work. So I'd have to say that was a very nice game. Something I'd like to note is Bisu idols JulyZerg, apparently. So I think that was a really nice game, and it was a GG. Hope you enjoyed.